boys and girls. Okay, we've been working with a couple of different numbers, all right? We know we've started with 0 and we've gone all the way up to 14. Today we're just going to review the numbers 13 and 14 that we've been working with this week. Remember this number here? Okay, this is the number 13. Let's count these 13 flowers together. Okay, remember the 13 is a 1 and a 3. Let's count together. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And the number 13 is a 1 and a 3. Now remember, when we make the number 13, this is how we would make it. Okay, you would make the 1, and then we'd make the 3. Okay, and that's the number 13. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking for the number 13 on this paper here. Okay, so you have the number 13 on the top. Now, if you have daughters, we're going to use daughters. If you don't have daughters, then you can just circle the number. Okay, so we're looking for the number 13. And remember, 13 is a 1 and a 3. So let's do this together. We'll go row by row, looking across the top row first. Okay, and like I said, you either have a daughter or you can circle it with a crayon. Okay, let's look across till we find the number 13. Okay, is that the number 13? Yes, we see a 1 and a 3 just like that, so that's the number 13. So we're going to mark that one. Okay, how about this? Is that a 13? No, let's go across. Remember that number? That's 11 and 12. There's number 10. Should we circle that one? No. How about this one? What number is that? 13. Yeah, it looks just like that one. A 1 and a 3. Okay, so that's number 13. So let's put a dot on that one. Is this number 13? No. Remember what number that is? That's number 14. Okay, we're not doing that yet. And what number is this one? 13. Should we mark it? Yes. Okay, and how about that? Is that a 13? No, that's not a 1 and a 3. That's a 1 and an 8. So we didn't get to that one yet. Come down to the next row. What number is this? 13. Good. Okay. And is that a 13? No. What about this number? Is that a 13? No, that's number 11. Should we mark it? Not that one. How about this one? Is that a 13? No, that's 14. Do we want to mark that yet? What about this one? Is that a 13? Yes. So let's mark this one. Well, let's come down to the next row. Is that 13? No. What number is this? That's a 10. How about this one? Is that 13? Yes. Okay, and what about that? Is that a 13? No. What about this one? Remember that number that is? That's a 12. Should we mark that? No. How about down here? Is this 13? No, that's a 14. What about this one? Is that 13? Yes. Okay, do we see any other 13s in that paper? No. All right, let's go back and count how many we found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what number is this one? 13. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with the number 14. Okay, I'm going to take this one down, and let's go back to the number 14. Remember, this is the number 14. A 14 is a 1 and a 4. 1 and a 4 is the number 14. Okay, let's count the flowers together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What is that number? 14. Okay, so now we're going to be looking for the number 14 on this paper. Okay, we have the number 1 and a 4. And whenever we see 1, 4 together, what number is it? 14. So we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be searching for the number 14. Again, if you have a daughter, use a daughter. If you don't have a daughter, then you can use a crayon. Okay, you can circle it. We're looking for the number 14 now. Okay, let's go across the top row. Tell me when we get to a 14. that a 14? Yes. Okay, we see a 1 and a 4. So 1 and 4 together is the number 14. So let's mark that one. Is that a 14? No. Come down to the next row. And here's a 14. You remember what number this one is? All right, that's 13. We don't want that one this time. Let's go across. And what number is this? 14. We see 1, 4, so that's number 14. What number is this one? That's a 10. Do we want that? No. Is that a 14? No. Let's come down to the next row. Okay, I see 12. And what number is this one? 14. Okay, let's mark that. And let's go across again. That's 11. Should we mark it? No. Keep going. What is that one? 14. We see the 1 and the 4. So let's mark our 14. And is this a 14? No. Okay, come down to the next row. Let's go all the way across. Okay, should we keep going? Keep going. Keep going till we find a number 14. Okay, do you see a 14 yet? Not yet. And what do we have there? 14. 1, 4. 14. Okay, and let's come down to our last row. Okay, what number is this one? 14. Okay, let's mark it. And we'll go all the way across again. So what number are we looking for here? 14. All right, let's count and see how many 14s we found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we've been working with these two numbers this week. What number is this one? This is number 13. Okay, let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What is this number? 13. Okay, and this one here is what number? 14. Remember 1, 4 is number 14. We're going to count these one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What number is that one? 14. Okay, so we have 13 and 14. Good job.